call is being recorded.
Sis, can you believe that we're the 23rd of the month of July in the year 2025?
That's crazy,
It's
right? That's
crazy.
crazy.
7 months
Half of
flew
the
by.
year. We're in the
7 months
second
blown
quarter.
by. You do realize that Christmas is getting ready to come out in a couple of months, right?
Oh my goodness!
You
And
know,
how about this Christmas in July? Just a kind of just been giving all
that's
kinds
right.
of stuff away,
That's
right?
right. That is so right. Listen, I think that we really need to jump into what we're here to talk about. There's a thing you and I have been discussing about vending, and I
Mhm.
think that we really let people know last week why vending is so important and how they can, in a really cool, fun way, meet a lot of people, right? So,
Absolutely.
I know that you've been really thinking about this vending. You've been doing a lot of vending like I am. So let's talk to them about following up. What do you think about that,
Yeah.
Kyle?
I think that's very crucial. So, Kathy, I've been thinking, and not just thinking, but reviewing all of the leads that we've been gathering for over the last few vending events.
Yeah,
And I'm excited. We made some really good, solid connections.
yeah.
But I'm also thinking if we don't follow up efficiently, we could miss out on some amazing people.
I agree. I think, it's one thing to collect names, but the real impact that we make happens when we follow up. And honestly, I think that our success hinges on how intentional we are with that follow up step.
Yeah, so I came up with a 5-part follow up flow, right? A 5-part follow up flow that I think will help us and the team stay consistent and impactful. So, you mind if I run it by you?
Yeah, let's hear it. You always organize things so well. Go, girl.
Okay, so number one, you guys, is a quick thank you message. This is after the vending opportunity. So first, we should send a thank you message within 24 to 48 hours after the event. And it's always good to make it a template so you don't have to think. You just need to add some personal stuff in there. So you want to keep it warm, personal, and remind them where we met. Something like, "Hi, Kathy. It was such a joy meeting you at the wellness event." All right, whatever the event's name is, be specific with that. "Hi, Kathy. It was such a joy meeting you at the wellness event!" Exclamation mark. Right, that brings the excitement. "I loved our conversation about," and then mention something personal that you all talked about. "I'd love to stay connected and share more when you're ready." Right? So this keeps the door open without pressure. I'm gonna read it as if I was typing it. "Hi, Kathy. It was such a joy meeting you at the wellness event. I loved our conversation about cleansing out your body. I'd love to stay connected and share more when you're ready." Now, if this can also be a great call as well. If I was calling them, not instead of, but in addition to, I would also give a call to action. "Let me know when you are available today or tomorrow um, to have them make a decision." Because how many times have we thought about someone, but it's months down the line before we even actually got around to calling them, right? So I always like to give a call to action, and that would either be today or tomorrow, or sometime this week or something like that. So we know that we want to talk. Let's connect sooner than later.
I mean, I think that keeps us top of mind, top of their mind, while the memory is still fresh. See, when you touch base with someone right after you met them, you bring them back to the memory because remember you just met them. So as
Yeah,
soon as they leave your vision, they don't forget about you, right? So you need to
absolutely.
bring them back to top of mind. I mean, just think about when you run into somebody that you went to high school with. If you didn't remember
Mhm.
their name when you saw them, you sure not thinking about them for the rest of the day,
That's
right?
right.
So that's somebody you already knew, let alone a stranger at a booth, right? So I find
Mhm.
that people appreciate genuine gratitude. It sets us apart from pushy vendors, right?
That's you right on point with that, Kathy. And so that leads into the second tip is going to be a voice or video touch point. A voice or video touch point. So the second step is where we add that personal touch. We're going to add that personal touch. And that could be a short voice note or a 30 to 60-second video
I love that.
message. You know who always does a little short video, something personal? Dr. Yakima. I absolutely love her. She was saying, "Hi, good morning." It's just a short video, and it's so warming and touching. And so, I'm definitely gonna do that more often. It's more powerful than just another text, right? Because they can hear your tone of voice and they can feel your sincerity.
I mean, it's so easy to do that on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. I have done that before, but not as consistently. I love that
Yeah.
idea because remember, when you met these people at the vending booth, they saw you face to face. So when you pop up
Mhm.
on WhatsApp or Messenger in the video, they can remember, oh, yeah, yeah, I saw her in Atlanta. I
Mhm.
saw her in Chicago. That's
Mhm.
right. I traveled to Maryland, Atlanta. I saw her at that church thing. That's right. I was in Columbia, the African thing. So they'll remember your face maybe, and then that will spark that conversation, and you build that rapport again instantly.
Absolutely. And you know what? You just reminded me of something. If it's natural and organic and you really have hit it off, you know what I do? I take a selfie with them. Hey, can I get a quick picture? And I take
Oh,
a
I love
selfie with
that.
them, right? And I send it to them, right? And I tell them, add that to my profile. Or I even add it to their profile on my phone so I can remember exactly who they are too, right?
There you
But
go.
yeah, yeah. And so exactly, you hit it on the head. So we can use that message to reintroduce ourselves, right? Highlight our mission briefly, right? Briefly, and let them know we're available if they ever have any questions.
I love it. I love it. And then the third one is invite to an event. So now, once the connection feels natural, we move on to step three. This is the invitation. I want to keep this part simple, guys. So it'd be, hey,
Mhm.
Kayla, we're doing a fun wellness pop up or a Zoom this week where we share some powerful information on how our community supports health by blood type. I think you would love the energy. Can I send you the information? Do you want me to send you the details? So you got a couple of opportunities during the week, guys, right? Tomorrow is another perfect opportunity. We have a wellness Zoom tomorrow. It starts at 6 p.m. Central. It's going to be some helpful information on how our community supports health by blood type. I think you would love the energy in that community. Want me to send you the details? I mean, you have an opportunity on Saturday, opportunity on Sunday. I mean, guys, we have calls that you can even invite them to the morning call. So you have opportunities 5 days or 6 days a week. Excuse me, 7 days a week, every day in the
Every
morning,
day.
Thursday evening, Saturday morning, and Sunday at evening. So that's a great way to invite them.
I love the way you express love. I think you love the energy. I felt that. And I like that you asked for permission. People like to feel in control. That's important. You
That's
know,
exactly it.
yeah. So, yes, inviting with ease. We don't pitch, we share. And we keep the invite aligned with their interests: health, natural products, education, or community. Don't get so caught up in what it is that you're trying to do. Remember that it is all about them. So, of
I
course,
love
you
that. I
Yeah,
love that. I want to add something before you go into step 4 and emphasize what
sure.
you just said. It is all about them. See, guys, when we go out to these vending events, we have um prospects in mind, right? We want to gather customers, we want to make money, we want to at least break even. We got all of those things on our mind. But I promise
Mhm.
you that if you put your customer, the person that's directly in front of you first, truly listen to what they're saying and not be so focused on what you're going to say next, when you
Mhm.
truly hear what
Mhm.
they're saying, then you
Mhm.
can really hone in, and people get it. Like, they get when you're honing into them, just like you can tell if someone's paying attention to you, they can tell too. All right, they can watch
Mhm.
your eye movement. So you want to make sure you lock eyes with them, at least lock eyes or look at their mouth. If you look anywhere else, you are going to show them that you're not really paying attention. Okay.
Mm.
See what I mean? Just like
So you
when
mean
you
don't
put,
don't look behind them? Is it you mean
don't
don't
look
don't look over
behind
their
them at
shoulder?
at the line forming and all that. No, 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 no. No, don't do that. Give them, because what you want is your customer to be just like your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. You are giving them that total attention for that moment. And when people feel like that, they'll eat up whatever you're talking about. Go ahead, Kaya.
Ex- Exactly. That's a great, great, great cut in. I also want to say this too. We're talking about vending, and of course, we're talking about the people that walk up to your table. But I also want you to be mindful of the coordinator, the person that's also coordinating the event. You want to make sure that you understand that person, the personality, how they roll. Right. We were doing that event yesterday, and the event coordinator. It was clear to me that she wanted to make sure that people knew who was really running the show. Right. So right. So I'm AB and I'm usually this, but I had to strategically maneuver my way to where I made her feel, she was in the driver's seat, right? And strategically get done what we needed to get done. So, also be mindful of the host, whatever it is that they want, how they want it, when they want it. You want to make sure you're in alignment with that while you're still striving to get done what you need to get done. All right, so number 4, organized tracking.
Ooh-wee.
Organized tracking. Step 4 is one of the most overlooked but crucial tracking. It's one of the most overlooked but crucial, and that's tracking. We can't grow what we don't manage.
Uh-oh. Say it again.
We can't grow what we don't manage. So a shared spreadsheet or a CRM, is a customer relationship manager system, right? So whatever that is, where we track the contact name, where we met them, what they were interested in, and which steps we've completed. I'll repeat that again.
Hmm.
We should be we should be tracking the contact name, where we met them, what they were interested in, and which steps we've completed. What you
Yeah.
think about that, Kathy?
I love that, because on the sign-in sheets that I have for lead gathering, I put several things that they could be interested in. It might be, are you interested in an online focus group? Are you interested in an in-person focus group? Are you interested in me coming to talk to your church or your business or your da 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 da? You are particularly concerned with sleeplessness or weight or whatever, right? So there's several things that I have on the sheet along with their name, address, phone number, and email. And so people will fill, the more you put on the sheet, people will fill it out. I mean, they'll just fill it out because you tell them to fill it out, right? If you have pens and whatever, especially if you're doing it where you are telling them that you're putting them on a mailing list, or that they are entering a contest for a free gift. People love free stuff, they don't care what it is, right? free gift, right?
Mhm.
And so doing that will help you gather those leads. But I love that. We can even color code the tracking.
You
Red
know
for
me.
follow up, yellow for invited, and green for active contact. See, that way nobody falls through the cracks. And see, I don't know about you, Kayetta, but I have an issue with that. I'm gonna be real transparent, guys.
Mhm.
It is a struggle because I have several lists now. I even talked to
Mhm.
one of our diamonds recently, and she said she's got several lists and she's trying to consolidate because she finds that sometimes she may run into the same people and have run into them several times, right? And then
Mhm.
you never know. I know that's my issue. It may not be hers, but she's got several lists. I've got several lists, and somebody out there listening may have several lists, or even this, Kayetta. How about the pile of individual
Mm-mm-mm.
leads that you need to consolidate into a list? You might have put a little note on the individual piece of paper, but what happens if you lose that? What happens
You
if you
talk.
misplace that? And so now, if you have a spreadsheet or a CRM, you can go right to that contact. You got all of your notes right there, all in one spot. Okay.
Sure. I think I had said something and blocked you out a little bit. The color code. Could you repeat that again?
I was saying that we can color code red for needs follow up, yellow for invited, and green for active contact. So that way you know exactly where everybody is on the track.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. So, I love what you said about the color codes, and we can also add notes like love holistic wellness or looking for extra income,
Hello,
so we can
hello.
tailor our follow ups, right?
That's right.
And
That's right.
and then let's jump into number 5.
All right. The final step is building the relationship. This is where we really shine. See, we don't just follow up to get something, we follow up to give value, like wellness tips and recipes, inspiring stories, or even just check-ins. I'm currently on my third day of my 21-day cleanse, Kayada, and I'm checking in with my partner. I have a partner here in Columbia who is part of my farming group. She decided to join the first 7 days with me, right? And so we are checking in every morning. We did our walk. We're gonna check in a little bit later to do some yoga. And so we've already gone grocery shopping. So we're building a relationship. She runs a school. I'll be helping do blood type testing at the school, all of that kind of stuff, right? And so it's really about the relationship building because that leads to the next and the next. Since we started our relationship, Kayetta, not only have she become my customer twice in this month, but also her other two sisters and her mama. Okay.
Wow.
And so
Wow.
that's just building the relationship in the last few weeks. Now, we really reconnected. We knew each other years ago. I used to work with her mother years ago, but we reconnected through this farming group. So we just reconnected about a month ago.
Wow.
Okay, so
Wow.
it's really great. This is why getting out is so important.
And you know what I just want to say for my relationship people, right? You have 50 calls to make, right? So remember that it should be meaningful. You should make the connection, but you got to get to the next call. So it can't be hour calls, right? You gotta keep the train moving. Got to
That's
keep the
right.
train moving, right?
That's
All
right.
right.
That's when you say, "Hey, let's get together in person." I'm really got a tight schedule right now, but why don't we schedule getting together for lunch and catch up?
Yeah, yeah. So we stay consistent, right? We stay
Yeah.
showing up with the helpful info and good energy where people are naturally want to know more. They naturally want to be around you, naturally want to be in an environment. Even if they're not ready now to move on a certain product, whether, I don't know, maybe it's the budget, I don't know. But they remember how we made them feel. Just remember that. People don't remember what you say, but they definitely remember how you made them feel.
Oh, that's powerful. So now we've got our 5 agreements, guys. So here's the 5 agreements. A quick thank you message. Man, when you threw that out there, I was thinking, oh my goodness, there's some people I forgot to touch bases with. So that is paramount, right? 2, personal voice or video touch point. Number 3, event invite, a Zoom event, live event, okay? Or invite them to your house. I had Shaya come over to my house, and that was where we caught up for about 3 hours, right? She also bought a 7-day cleanse, the blood type testing kit, support kit, and hemp Govan, all in that 3-hour period that we were catching up. I had the products right in front of her. But anyway, organized tracking,
Right.
and relationship building with regular value.
Exactly. This isn't just about closing a combination. It's about the connection. When we're thoughtful in our follow-up, we're planting seeds that grow over time to not just serve that individual, but their entire family and friends, because we've built that trust factor.
I love it. Kayette, I think we need to share this system with the whole team so we can do a quick Zoom training. I'd love to have Terry Anderson on there, our Diamond Spotlight for vending, to go more in depth. Are you up for something like that, girl?
Oh, I think that's a perfect idea.
Okay, y'all hear us now. Y'all hear us. So we're gonna get together with Terry Anderson, Fatima Horn, and some of the other vending superstars, and we're gonna have a specific Zoom for training on this specifically because it is a great way to get our message out there. Sun's out, guns out. Let's get blazing with it. Wrap it up, Kayetta.
No, I'm really excited. So let's help our team follow up with confidence, care, and consistency. And let's watch our mission multiply. Kathy, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your partner on this call.
This call is no longer being recorded.
And I hope that this has blessed someone to go to the next level. Back to you, Kathy.
Thank you. And thank you for everything you do, ma'am. I'm telling you, these tips were so awesome. This is really going to help us step up our game. It doesn't matter how long you've been vending or if you haven't vended yet. We're trying to give you the tools to make sure you go out there and be successful as soon as possible. Some of us who have been vending for a long time have bumped our head a couple times on this, and we are still refining. So I'm going to take these tips and use them, Kayetta. I know you will too. Guys, I want you to remember that today is Wednesday, and that means that there's a live event in Chicago at 1 p.m. Central. So this is where you'll be able to, another opportunity to call those leads and let them know. If you don't know your blood type, get on over there. If you don't know why it's important to know that, get on over there. If you want to see what our products look like in person, get over there. If they want to be coached in person, get them over there, guys. Register them as your customer, and I'm telling you, the home team will take care of them as family. So rebounding is after this. And so go out, have an iconic kind of day. It is the 23rd. So you have 8 more days to close out this month. Remember, in the contest, you're going to get double points for the CV that you earn, not double commission. Let's be clear. You're going to get double points toward the contest, right? And so the you have right now, double that, right? It has to be over 500 for you to qualify. So let's reach for that. You've got 8 whole days. You've got powerful events. You've got tools. Go for it. I don't care where you are right now. 8 days is long enough to achieve 500 CV. How do I know that? Because I've done that. Okay. So let's be intentional. Let's go out there and have an iconic kind of day. Love you guys. Peace.